Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions Live. I'm your host, KTJ, and this is Love Coach Sessions. And we are live on YouTube. And thank you guys for joining us today. We got a great topic today. We're talking about 3 things you must have in a relationship. Must haves. We could talk about this today. I see there's a lot of people who are struggling with this. They don't know exactly what they want. They got an idea of what they want, but don't really exactly know what it should be. And so this is what we're going to get into, because we want you to get what you want and not just get what you get. All right. So you guys are welcome to jump in the chat room. The chat room is wide open for your comments and just to hear what you have to say. I'm interested to hear your comments. And if you catch this on a replay, please hit that subscribe button, then hit the bell so you don't miss anything. As well, drop your comment down below. All right. So I found this article today on Psychology Today. It was talking about the 5. They were talking about 5 essential qualities for a partner, but I'm only going to talk about 3. All right. And I think this is important because there's really no teaching on who should be in your life, why they should be in your life, what you should be looking for in your life, what characteristics should you stay away from. I think that if you focus in on what you want, it's easier to figure out what you don't want and who shouldn't be in your life. Okay. So there's a couple of things. There's only 3 that I'm going to cover today. And let's just jump into it. So number 1, I believe is character, right? And everything I'm going to say right now has to do with character, right? As the article talked about, kindness. Kindness is an attribute of character that you want in a mate, right? I've seen people be with people who talk to them like a dog, talk to them like they're a pet, talk to them like they are a bother, right? And you should never be with somebody who talks to you like you are a bother, like you're getting on their nerves just by your existence alone is just getting on their nerves. I'm telling you, listen, look, there's a reason for this show, and this show is going to help somebody someday. Okay. Look, if you feel it, you feel the vibe, and this vibe, this is what I'm talking about, is a vibe, man. You can feel when somebody is tired of you, is annoyed by you. And I'm not talking about one time. I'm not talking about once or twice here and there, right? I'm talking about on a continual basis. They act as if you are a nuisance to them and in their life, right? Let me tell you, let me look you in your eye and tell you, you are not here to be a nuisance to anybody. You are only here to be a blessing to somebody. And if you cannot be a blessing to somebody, you need to get it going. You need to get the walking, get the stepping, because this is not right for you. This is not the situation that you should be in. You should not have to prove that you are a good person and that they should have you in their life, right? This isn't an audition, right? This is your life, and you're not a dog and pony show for somebody to be toyed with and to be controlled in that way. All right. So if the person isn't treating you with kindness, then that's somebody that you don't need in your life, and you need to move on. All right. Under character, there's a couple more: loyalty and understanding. Now, we would always think that like looks, body, cuteness, beauty, all those things, right, would be more important. But I believe that these other things are more important, because beauty fades, but character stays forever. Cute gets old, but a person who's loyal to you, who has your back, somebody that you can put trust in, and that they're going to be there. They're going to be there in the good times, the bad times. You get sick, they're going to be there when things are going great. They're there. things are not going great, they're still there, right? And this is what I'm telling you guys, for you guys who are marriage minded. If that's what you want in a marriage partner, see if that's how they are in the dating phase. And if they are not that way in the dating phase, guess what? They are not going to be that way in the marriage phase. Understand that. Understand that. So that character is number one when it comes to what you should be looking for, the must-haves that you must have in a relationship. All right. The second one is compatibility and similarity. Okay. Compatibility and similarity. Do you have anything in common? Do you share any any views, political views, religious views, something that you're passionate about? Are you compatible in your personal development, right? Maybe you might want to do a meditation practice. Maybe you might want to be a person who prays, right? Do they pray? Do they meditate? Or do they think it's all a bunch of hocus pocus? Listen to this. If they think that it is all a bunch of hocus pocus and you are deeply a believer in your practice for your mind and for your spirit, guess what? It's not going to work. Now you can force it to work, but it's going to be annoying. When you go to send your tithe money into the church and they're looking at you like, excuse me, don't be sending my money down there to them people. They rob you, you steal. Excuse me, you going to a retreat to do what? Why was you at the class so long, huh? What you doing over there? You over there seeing somebody? You didn't go to no yoga. You got a secret boyfriend. All these sort of things. You got a secret girlfriend. All these things. Well, let's see. If you were there, you would know what was going on. But they won't go because it's not their thing and they're not interested in going and in being involved. All right. So understand that you have to have something in common, similarities. Look, to me, it's the easiest way to find the person who's right for you. It's one of the easiest ways is to connect with what you find in common and similar, compatible. There are places where people who do the thing that you enjoy doing, where they show up. There's a place where they show up. You show up down there, boom, you get to know people and you might find someone who is compatible for you and what you like. All right. Compatibility and similarity. All right. And so the last one I want to talk to you guys about is emotional stability. Are they emotionally stable? Now, this is the challenge I hear when I hear people say, "Oh, we met in 2 weeks. We've been talking for 2 weeks. We decided after the second day that we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. She's going to be mine. We're both getting off the sites, off the dating sites. We're exclusive. We talk. 3 months later, look, we're ready to get married, getting married, and in 6 months you're married." Okay. Now, my question is, are they emotionally stable? And how do you know that? How do you know that they're emotionally stable? Have you seen them when they're up? Have you seen them when they're down? Have you seen them when they're angry? Have you seen them when they're frustrated? Have you seen them when they are on top of the world? Or have you only seen them when things are just kind of floating along? You need to know what kind of person you're dealing with. And you can't know that unless you have spent time with them and you understand that they are emotionally stable. Now, what happens, you guys, when you're with somebody who is not emotionally stable. What do you do when you're with somebody who's not emotionally stable? What are they? What happens then? They are not emotionally stable. What happens then? Person that's not emotionally stable might fly off the handle and slap you. And I don't care if you're male or female, nobody gets to put their hands on you in a non-loving way. Okay? Nobody gets to slap you because you did anything. And I don't care what it is. And I don't care who it is. No woman gets to put her hands on you. And you guys don't put your hands on any woman. If it ain't going the way you would think it should go your separate ways. Go live your life. But nobody it should be able to put their hands on you in a emotionally angry way, right? So, but it takes time to see who a person really is. It takes time to identify what their triggers are, what makes them excited, what keeps a smile on their face, what makes them go off the edge. And sometimes, look, you don't know a person until you've seen them go off the edge. Okay. I tell the story about a girl I was getting ready to marry one time who she was the sweetest church girl you could ever meet. I mean, she was a doll baby. She was sweet. She was I think she might have been even a minister, or I'm sure she was on her way. She's probably a minister now, right? But she was a sweetheart. Like she had a beautiful smile. And but we got in traffic one time, and she lived out of town. And so when she came to visit, I got a chance to ride with her and hang out with her, ride in her car, right? She would get in traffic and be like, "Move the F out the way, you mother!" Like this sweet. I never heard her raise her voice except to giggle. But when she got in traffic, she cussed people out, banged on the on on the dashboard. Come on, what the ever stupid, stupid, like a completely different person. And I was sitting there like, oh my god, like wow. Now, like that relationship didn't work out, right? But that was a sign. Look, that was a sign. Now somebody might say, "Oh, well, she just flew off the handle for it was traffic. And traffic can make you crazy sometimes." Okay. But to me, it was a sign that crazy existed. It was a sign that this chick has the potential to fly off. Right? And who knows how far that fly off is going to go. So I think that I think life gives us clues. Life gives us things to pay attention to, and you must pay attention to a person's emotional stability. You must understand, you must pay attention to that person's emotional stability. So understand these things: character, their kindness, their levels of maturity and giving and to be on your side and to be with you. That was number one. Number two was similarity and compatibility. What do you guys have in common that's going to keep you together? And the last one was emotional stability, right? Are they emotionally stable? I'm not talking about boring, and I'm not talking about rah-rah all the time, turn up all the time. I'm talking about at least the substance of their character being one that you can count on, and you know what they will do and what they won't do. And you know how you get to know all these things? Time. Time never lies. People lie, but time never lies. Time is undefeated, and time will tell you everything you need to know. All right. All right, you guys, next time we're out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And we do have the new package that has been launched, Finding the One. We got a package that's going to help you to find what you're looking for and finding the one in love. All right. Till next time, peace and love. Bye.